After the semi-final, it's a bit of Russian roulette with the hotels. There's only 4 hotels with training grounds available, so we moved out from Mickey Mouse's home, and now we're back in central takeout at the KO Plaza, and we've got this beautiful training ground out here at Fuchu. The experience is that you do less in the finals week, and so instead of training on Monday, we just had a walkthrough, big recovery day. Tuesday we had a very short run, and Wednesday we had a fairly normal training session, which is our only real training session for the week. Recovery's a big thing, mental and physically, and just making sure the players are in the right mindset for the final.
Let's make sure this is relaxed but focused. Focused. All right? Understand? Other things, everyone welcome to spend all year. If you need anything from anyone, let us know.
I got the call on Saturday afternoon. Team manager rang me, said, "We want you to come to Japan." You know, I was sort of running around the house trying to find my passport, and then was pretty much packed a bag on a flight Sunday morning, and then arrived in Tokyo Monday morning. Just trying to get up to speed as quickly as possible. Obviously know all the guys really well, so that wasn't an issue. It was just sort of learning the bits that they've done in the previous games, and then also the new bits for this weekend. Yeah, obviously gutting for Willie. Just from spending a few weeks with him back in pre-season, I know how hard he works, and he's been brilliant ever since I arrived in on Monday. He sat down with me and talked about, you know, the role of a 9 specifically within the team. So yeah, I can't speak highly enough of what he's done so far.
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously really disappointing to pull up with the injury. Probably had really mixed emotions after that game. Obviously absolutely delighted for the team, but obviously to sit there in the changing room after the game and know that you know, I wasn't going to play any further part on the pitch was pretty tough, and you know, I was a little bit upset. Quickly sort of realised that the opportunities that I have had leading up to this point have been incredible, and I feel really grateful for those opportunities, and it was important that I just bounced back and made sure that you know, I was staying on with the team for the week leading into the final. Whether you're on the pitch or on the reserve bench, or the finishers as we like to call them, or you're outside of that 23, we've spoken a lot about it being a 31 or a 32 now, and everyone's got a part to play, and you know, it's a really tight-knit group and been really special to be a part of.
South Africa's going to come in the game, they've got nothing to lose. We've got to have that same attitude. We're a good, strong team. We've prepared hard. We've trained hard. Well, the team of 31 comes from the experience of the World Cup, that you need your squad to be together because you spend a lot of time together. It's the first time in international rugby you have 7 or 8 weeks on the road together, and then you put together your pre-season, which is 6 or 7 weeks. That's a total of up to 15, 16 weeks. So you need the squad to work together. You want everyone competing, but at the same time, when the squad's announced, the guys who aren't in the squad understand their roles. They still have a significant role to play. And if they drop their bundle, the whole squad's atmosphere can change. So we've worked really hard on that. We gave the players a T-shirt with the names of all the 31 players, just to make a symbol of how important it is to be involved, and as a recognition for how important they are to the team.
I guess my eyes have been opened a little bit to how much every person that's in the squad has a massive role to play. And the way that I can say that the most is how much we've, as a squad, I think we've thoroughly enjoyed this tournament, and that doesn't just happen. That is there's a lot of work goes into that, and a lot of work goes in behind the scenes, off the field, to making sure that everybody's, I don't want to say getting along, because you don't just get along, it's making sure we're close. And it feels good because of it. And the best thing about it probably is that there's a lot more to come from the group. I know we're at this stage of the tournament now, and this tournament's coming to an end, but I don't think it'll stop.
I genuinely consider some of my best mates to be in this squad, but at the same time there were people that we didn't know, and I think that's something that Eddie and Owen put a big importance on. You look back potentially at the games, maybe Scotland and Wales in the Six Nations, you could argue that if we were more together as a squad, those things wouldn't have happened, and that's probably the reason why we put such an emphasis on it. Myself and Elliot have done an alright job at the social committee and trying to get people to sort of get to know each other a little bit better, and we've been given opportunities to do that. I think it's been great, and the togetherness of the squad now is by far the best it's ever been during my England career.
I think we're a united group. We're a group who've grown closer and closer over time. I'm sure I'm speaking for most of the squad, if not all the squad, that when this is finally over, you know, we're going to miss being here, miss being part of this group, miss the experience, miss Japan, miss the whole you know, shared experience that we've had together.
Hey, right, boys? So, maybe, I don't know how many weeks ago, we got together. We said we wanted to be ready to get on the plane. Last week we said we wanted to be ready to play against New Zealand. This week we're ready to play against South Africa. Why are we ready? Because right from the word we've come together as a team 4 years ago. Some of you didn't start 4 years ago, some of you did. We said we wanted to be the world's best team. We've got the opportunity today to be the world's best team.
and thank you for all your efforts. Thank you for thank you for making this enjoyable. I think it takes a lot more effort than people think, and it takes a whole group, 31 staff as well. And obviously today's not going our way, but we should enjoy ourselves tonight. We should stick together and make sure we celebrate on.
Yeah, boys, you couldn't have done any more. Like, you worked hard on the field, you worked hard off the field. We're a flipping good team. You just had a bad day today. These things happen. You've done a great job for your country, you've done a great job for your families, guys. So be proud of it, yeah? We did everything we can. Could we have trained harder? I think so. Could we have trained better? I don't think so. Could we have done more off the field? I don't think so. It just happens sometimes. Like, I've been coaching 23 years and it happens all the time. And you don't know why. But the good players and good teams then find a way to get forward. So all those people out there that have been watching Rising Suns, I hope you've enjoyed it. I think the team's had fun making it. So we're appreciative of all the people who've watched it. We wanted to share with you what we go through at the World Cup. So I hope that's been illuminating for you. And again, thank you for your support.